Hollywood, it has been infiltrated by Illuminatis, which is backed by the Freemason. They have infiltrated, the Freemasons have infiltrated governmental hierarchies, and has infiltrated even in some cases even in the hierarchies of the church. And they have infiltrated the educational system, the health system. They have infiltrated the entertainment. They have infiltrated the media, and they have infiltrated religion. These 5 areas, if you can have control over them, you can control the world. Religion, media, entertainment, education, and health. We see out of Hollywood, all these celebrities, you see them coming out with so-called music, songs that are designed with absolute evil intention. Music has brainwashed millions of our younger generations. And a lot of people, not just the young and even the old. Music has infiltrated in an evil way and brainwashed millions of people. Even in religion, there are some church leaders and religious leaders that are Freemason. The mainstream media give you nothing but lies, poison. At government levels have been influenced by Freemason. Health, controlled by the big pharma, big mafias. What happened in 2020, so-called the pandemic, the coronavirus pandemic? What has taken place in 2020 was nothing but absolute deliberate action that is pushed and driven by Satan. Through these so-called secret societies, the globalists that are trying to control the world and bring the whole world into one system. This system which Satan has been trying to, has established on earth going back over 5,000 years from the time of the Egyptian Empire. 2020, that the switch was turned on to the beginning of what they call the New World Order. The New World Order, where they're trying to enslave the masses under the dictatorship of a very minute number of people that they think they are God on earth. The corona, the pandemic is deliberate. This is the beginning to the New World Order, 100%. And the way the world is behaving, the way the governments of the world all behaving, every government seems to be speaking the same language. Wherever you go, they are speaking the same language. It has been dictated to them on what to say, how to say it. This alone, we need to put a huge question mark that there is something wrong happening here. They cannot all be speaking the same language. Put on a mask, lock down, vaccinate. Put on a mask, lock down, vaccinate. Put on a mask, lock down, vaccinate. Why don't we look at alternate ways to tackle this coronavirus? Is it only tackled through mask and lockdown and vaccination? Yet this vaccination is untested. It is an experimental vaccine. It is not tested whether we like it or not. Because to test it, it has to go through vigorous testing according to those who are professors, scientists, doctors, who are expert in immunology And in every scientific field, in every medical field that is to do with the vaccines and the viruses, these are expert people. It doesn't take a genius to press a button and see what the doctors are saying on a global level. They are saying that this is the untested vaccine. Therefore, we don't know what the consequences of it is. There is side effects. Look in America what is happening. Those who are vaccinated are the ones who are being hospitalized and coming up with side effects. And now they are administering the third jab, the booster, according to the genius Bill Gates. Genius Freemason, Bill Gates. We've been given nothing but lies and poison. What was wrong with hydroxychloroquine? What was wrong with ivermectin and other treatments? All the other treatments that have been around for decades. Ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine have been over 65 years, and they have been tested and proven, and they have been administered to people for the past 65 years, absolute safe and effective, and they have tried them in so many countries as we speak, and the positive outcome has been absolutely enormous and wonderful. Yet we ignored all that and said, no, there is only one way to come out of this pandemic. There is only one way to come out of this coronavirus and overcome this coronavirus. Shut your mouth with a mask that doesn't work, and then go into a lockdown to destroy your immune system, to give you nothing but hell, lose your job, suffer financially, suffer emotionally, suffer mentally, suffer physically, suffer spiritually. And yes, I am angry, because I've been getting phone calls from people that I love, and I know what stress they have been through. I hold every government, every politician that has a hand in this agenda, evil agenda, I hold you responsible. I hold you responsible for everyone that was forced indirectly to receive the vaccines. And we know the enemy's tactics. We know that you cannot force it openly and directly, but you have used some deceptive ways to force people to be vaccinated. So what do? You grab them from where it really hurts. So if you are an employee working in the construction field or any other field, well, we've told your employer you cannot go back to your job unless you are vaccinated. Well, this man has a family, this woman has a family to look after. If they don't get paid, how are they going to look after their family? So you have put the stress level beyond the max financially on people. So what do they have? Poor people, they can't fight governments because you've got the power. And people have been taking it unwillingly. It should have been made in a civilized way, in a humane way. Give the option to people, those who wish to take the vaccine willingly, by all means. If they choose to do that, that's their prerogative. That is their choice. That's their choice, fine. But do not force people that do not want to take the vaccine, forcing them into taking it, because according to the World Health Organization, the biggest liar, and the other organizations, also bigger than the World Health Organization liars, that this vaccine is the only way out. That is the biggest lie in the 21st century so far. Yes, I am hurt because I see my own people, what's happening to them. And now you want to vaccinate healthy young boys and girls in high schools. I hold every politician, every leader in every country before the Almighty God. I hold you responsible for this evilness that you guys are doing. You have stripped that human being from their freedom of choice. This vaccination, the way it's been implemented, It is the beginning of the mark of the beast in Revelation 13. It is the beginning. And let me say one thing. Mark of the beast is not just an injection. It is not just that. Mark of the beast is a governmental system. It is a pyramid, but that pyramid, instead of the head pointing upward, the head is pointing down. Because this pyramid, the head of it is pointing down. They are saying we worship Satan, not God. This pyramid worships Satan, not God. So it is the beginning to this new world order, new government system, where everyone on a global level comes under this system, where you cannot buy, you cannot sell, you cannot go, you cannot come, unless you are one of us. Bill Gates. And we know that you are a Freemason, and we know the Rothschild is behind you, and all the other families. For what does it benefit a man if he gains the whole world and then at the end loses himself? What does it benefit you? How many billionaires came to this world? How many emperors, kings that ruled this world, how many came? Where are they? Did they take anything with them? Nothing. So stop being deceived by Satan. He is a lost thing. Do not chase Satan, you secret societies. At the end of the day, George Soros and the likes, my dear friends, we're getting closer to the grave. You know what? It's amazing. All the money of the world, all the power of the world, all the prestige of the world, all the fame in the world will not stop you from dying, my dear friend. You know why? Because death was ordered by God, no one else. And when God gives an order, no one can stop. You can say, I will never die. You will, whether you like it or not. You can use all your wealth and all your power. You will never be able to stop death.